Hi all, welcome to the channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we're going to do issue 42 of Build the Terminator. Now I've had to do a little bit of research on this issue because I was a little bit unclear on the instructions. The instructions were rather vague really of how to do it, so there is the way the magazine tells you to do it, but there is the way that I'm going to do it. So what I'll do is I'll sort of demonstrate the magazine way, but then I'll show you how I'm going to complete this model. So let's get modelling. Okay, so we have the magazine. I'll just show the instructions about what we're going to be doing today. So we're getting 3 more pieces of vertebra and then this long piece here. What we're going to be basically doing is we're going to be assembling this, and then at the end we're actually going to put it onto the Terminator itself. But I've got a different way of doing this and I'll show you in a bit. Coming in the next issue, we are going to start working on the pelvis. So that is very interesting. We're starting to move further down this Terminator. So yeah, so let's get started. So, right, so basically in this issue we're given these 3 pieces, and these are pieces of vertebrae, and what we need to do is we need to stack these on top of each other, starting with the largest at the bottom and then the smallest at the top. Then we need to bring over the 2 that we had in the previous issue, looking just like that. Now this is where the magazine differs from the method, because the magazine says we need to take this part and put it up through, but it's a really tight fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it one by one. So I'm going to start with the largest first. Now you must note on this there is a smaller shaft end and a larger shaft end, and we need to be putting the smaller one through. Now this is an extremely tight fit, so don't know how this is going to go. So that's the first one on. Let's get the next one. Somebody said it gets more difficult the further up you go, so always pays to do your research. Let's get the next one. Oh, that one went through nice and easy. Will the next one? Yeah. And just slot that through. And then this last one, the hole is bigger than the actual thing, the long bit, so we're okay on that one. Then what we need to do, we need to grab our Terminator, like so. Now I'm going to put something underneath just to support that part while we get this in. Now what we need to be doing is we need to be putting this onto the Terminator like so. Try and get that in camera a bit better. But we need these knobbly bits at the rear of the Terminator, and it's just going to simply slot onto the part we did last time, and then it says to screw it in with your fingers. Now I'm going to see how that goes, because I do have a good strong grip. Right, so that's about as far as it's going to go, but I'm just going to check with my pliers just to make sure that that's all the way in. No, it's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten this up with the pliers. I might use these ones. They're a little bit smaller. And I think that's all the way in, because all it's doing is actually just twisting back. So I'll just check one more time. Nope, yep, that's all the way in. And obviously we need to leave it like this because you have to have some movement in it. I'm just going to check just while I've lined them up, just to make sure that there's no more rotation in it. A little bit, but No, that's all the way tightened. And that's this issue done. Now, like I said, in the magazine it does say to put all this up all the way through, but with it being larger, it's a bit impossible. Okay, so I'm just going to take it off its glasses case, because what I'm going to show you now is, because this thing is so heavy and then this arm is on, it's going to be best to remove this arm. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to remove it from the shoulder. So I'm just going to turn this over. I'm going to get my Oreo screwdriver, and I put in a piece. Oh, let's have a look. It's saying it's a J00 piece in the end, so I'm not going to use the Allen key that's supplied with the Terminator, but I'm going to take this off. So just bob it in there, undo it, take that cap off, take the bottom cap off, and you should be able to just take the arm off. Now, because I don't want to lose anything, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put this bit back on here. I'm going to slot this bit through, put this bit on here, then I'm going to bring this bit across, and I'm just going to screw it down so we don't lose any screws or pieces. Not that I'm a person that does that, it's just I want to be doubly sure. So what we've done there, we've separated that arm from the Terminator body, and that's going to make it so much easier for us to work on it. So we have the arm separated. I can stop this away until the model is more complete, and yeah, we can then put it back on when we need to. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Just a note, if you are actually watching this recording on the day that it's gone up, I am doing a live build tonight at 8 o'clock. It is Build the Spitfire show, where I'll be doing issue 10 of that issue, and I'm not looking forward to it because I know it's going to be another fiddly issue on that one. But if you can tonight, please tune in to issue 10 of the Spitfire at 8 o'clock on my channel. Also, if you want to get this Terminator for yourself, I know I say this every time, but there is the link down below in the description for Agora models where you can order this from issue 1. But with all that said, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, bye for now, guys. Bye. Bye.